I'm Enoch, Augustus, and welcome to Vegas Nonstop with Johanna.
Big applause. Way to go. Now you can check and see if we're live. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Okay, so now you have to learn how to share it. Sharing is sharing. I'm Johnson. Welcome to Vegas Nonstop here at the Silver Seven Hotel Casino. Corner of Flamingo in Paradise. And because of March Madness, you might say, what are all these hot dogs doing on the table? Well, during March Madness, we've got $2 hot dogs, $2 beers over at the Nickel Deuce Lounge. So if you're parked on the southeast side of the hotel at Flamingo in Paradise, you can walk right in, you're right on the lounge, and you got $2 beers, $2 hot dogs. Sitting to my right, the beautiful and charming Johanna, who's going to be starring in Titico tonight. Did I say it right? Titico. So we're going to have a Latin dance party tonight from 8:30 to 12. Free parking, no cover charge. What am I leaving out? I think we should all take a bite of this hot dog, except for Johanna, she doesn't want to get near the hot dog. Michael Sinatra incognito tonight, like the Blues Brothers. You don't want a hot dog?
Not right now.
Why not? You're always hungry.
I love a hot dog.
I got a show tonight.
You got a show tonight? You can't eat a hot dog?
Can you say that before? I don't understand. I just don't hate everything.
You guys got to talk louder.
Yeah, I'm used to fancy. No. Especially a hot dog that's going to come back up. It's going to be freaking out and singing.
And what's with the shades? Is you a Blues Brother?
No, the prescription. You can't see with us.
It's cool today. It's being cool. Stop it. You love it. No, but I love a good burger.
You love what?
I love a good burger.
Now we're going to get a snub.
Hot doggy. We got hot dogs, we got beers, and we've got food specials. We got $21 prime rib dinners Friday and Saturday night. City Cafe's open until 2 in the morning. Of course, this is Enoch, Augustus, who helps us out every week with a game called Truth or Brown Sugar.
The host of Zombie Burlesque here. Wow, he's beautiful.
He is. He's the head zombie. And Michael Sinatra is going to be here sometime in April, May. He floats around. He's here and there.
That's why I did the first dinner show.
He did. He opened the room upstairs. And next weekend, and we're doing really well with it, and you get your tickets now, we've got Michelle Marshall as the Thunderdome Queen tribute to Tina Turner. We're getting pretty close to sold out. That'll be our first sold-out show upstairs in the new second floor dinner showroom. Dinner's at 6, classic Italian buffet, and then show at 7, and then 8:30. On Saturday, the 30th, March 30th, we've got 70 Calvert, former lead singer of Starship, and John Wiedemeyer, who's the current guitar player for the Beach Boys. And rock and roll duets, we invite you to come down and sing along. So let's talk to Johanna and talk about Enoch. Go. Tell us about the band and how long you've been together and everything about the band. Did you share this? You shared it? Now we're doing it again. Because sharing is caring. Okay, talk about the band. Well,
Challenging your technical savvy.
Tell us about the band.
Well, I put a little back together because I've been singing in Nashville for 2.5 years with different bands. And I have learned from rock, jazz, banda, salsa, reggae, on my own. So I can add everything. For now, we started with merengue, salsa, norteña, but eventually we're going to add rock and roll. And we add English songs and Spanish songs so we can go
I'm a big fan of all of them. How many's the band?
Right now, just 4. I have a drum player that plays the sings as well. But eventually, I've been here for like 17 years, but
That's why
Medellin.
the Miss Universe is always.
You are? I have a friend. Shout out, Mark Farrell. Dr. Mark Farrell in Medellin. Loves it. Not coming back. He moved it. From Florida to Medellin.
Also, this is not for me, so I started dancing instead. Vegas. It's dancing in Latin.
That's nice when you know.
Here's Angel.
No, I met him, but I didn't get to. I John Tommy Wayne,
Extra fellow.
Okay, whatever.
So you were in a magic show?
yeah, for 5 years.
Did they put you in the box?
I know the trick, but it's all.
I don't want to know the
You're
secret.
tiny, so they can put you in all that.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I'm in like love with it. Yeah, that's why I say the business are crazy. It's because they spend so much time alone, like trying to perfect everything. You know what I'm saying? It makes it so awkward.
Are we still live?
Yes.
You know we've got 32 magic shows in Las Vegas.
What?
32 magic shows in Las Vegas. So that means that tourists love magic shows.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
We're still live, we're still live, still going.
Yes, sir.
All right, I love that. Anyway,
I heard that Disney is planning a new submarine match. One magician at the bottom of the ocean.
yeah, well, okay. I was amazed to hear 32 magic shows. Anyway, we're gonna have a magic show.
Are we sure that's true?
No, but Greg Dow told me, Shocker told me that. And I talked to Shocker yesterday.
He says things in such a deep cartoon baritone that you really want to read.
Speaking of baritones, Enoch Augustus Scott's going to be here. We've got filming here in May, right?
I'm hoping.
The relaunch of Baritones of Love. And if we had a keyboard here, we'd sing a little bit.
It's sort of a takeoff of all these shows, like the Irish tenors, the Canadian tenors, the Australian tenors.
I thought it was more like Forever Glad.
It is like it's a combination of the two. But so it's about these four beers that are that I think try finally to get their good chance to do their show, and one of them doesn't show up and sings a cover. So it's all about them singing. Like 6 original songs, and then a lot of like Frank Sinatra, Josh Groban, Man of Love, Bob Dylan. You love that, maybe we should take him at the drum.
What's your favorite Sinatra song? Do you have a favorite Sinatra? Enoch, what's your favorite Sinatra song?
I enjoy Last Night, but I sing Last Night tonight. Yeah, I love that song.
I sing the same song.
That's like
Michael, what's your favorite?
I think you and I will not be the only people in Las Vegas singing Last Night tonight.
You have a favorite, Michael?
I have no favorite, all of them are favorites.
I think mine is probably the best is yet to come. Out of the tree of life, I just gave me a flower. Is that what you do? When you do it, you came along and everything.
Started into
Either that or a good gambling song.
yeah, Lucky Lady. I do all the
Lucky
hits.
Lady's
I
fantastic.
do all the hits.
Love Lucky Lady. I love that song.
Yes, he sang the song Lucky Lady.
Is that one of your trivia questions?
It is
You know, like, that I've seen your show.
yeah, I still get bored of doing like who wrote the who when you did something fun facts.
Do you do any trivia questions? Do you do any Selena?
Tico!
What Selena do you do?
We're trying to make that based, but we do
But you know, cada vez yo empiezo mi corazón se no razones canta así biri biri bam bam biri biri bam bam.
What can you tell me about Bad Bunny?
I don't know anything about that.
I just like the name Bad Bunny.
What about
Bad Bunny.
What about Shakira? Shakira getting in tax trouble.
She did?
This man.
What's new in Latin music? There's different kinds of Latin music that I've never heard of. Like that danceable. What's the hottest new? Reggaeton, but there's another one. There's one more that I don't know.
Ranchero. Yeah, it's ranchers too. What how is banda different? And mariachi's like
Would Colombian Latin music be different than the accordions? Cumbia. That's what I was thinking of. That's the style, right? Are you going to play cumbia tonight? Okay, so what is cumbia? Is it a style? Is it a... Let's check with our fact checker here.
Well, you explain it and then I'll see.
Okay, what is cumbia?
I'll
hear about it.
I've heard about reggaeton to get the life waves.
Yeah,
The rhythm.
so that's what makes it cumbia? So it's anything with percussion would be called cumbia?
No. The rhythm that is playing.
Anything with percussion. You mean everything?
Everything.
Yeah, that's good. Everything that's not done with just a piano is apparently cumbia.
Cumbia
Is a folkloric genre and dance from Colombia.
Oh.
The cumbia is the most representative dance of the coastal region of Colombia and is danced in pairs with a couple not touching one another as they display the amorous contrast of woman by man. The couple performing cumbia dances in a circle around a group of musicians and involves the woman holding lit candles in her right hand.
Are you going to be doing that tonight?
I think this is the more. I think this is
I think that's against my
traditional. I think it's become more of a.
So there's no touching in cumbia.
Hands while holding a current forever. It tries to put a hat on woman's head as a symbol of conquest.
I think we should have silly hat night.
Where? Just in general?
In the universe.
That would not bring
Silly hat night in the universe.
The whole world will come together. You're not old enough for more here. Like
Yeah. Silly hats universe. I think it's a great idea, and I will take it to man.
The website.
Yeah. Again, we're coming to you live from the Silver Sevens Hotel and Casino Corner Flamingo at Paradise, where there's never a charge for parking, and there's never a charge for a cover charge here at the
Incredible today. What's the name of it? Titico.
Titico. You gotta say it like that.
The dance night's been crazy. Another 4 years. Oh yeah, it's crazy, right? They play turn out. Yeah.
It's their first night, it's a virgin appearance tonight. Titico. Like that. It's gonna be like that. And again, the restaurant's open until 2 a.m. As soon as Todd gets here, we're going to do player promos because I know
Is Todd ever going to be here?
he is. Yeah.
Also, you know what else? Let's talk about 2 tacos and a beer for $7 all day every day.
That's right. And a steak and a half a pound of shrimp for $21. And the hamburger of the month is $9. And $7 for breakfast. Late night breakfast. What? Yeah. And the cafe's open until 2 in the morning for entertainers that are watching. Yeah. And
what's the burger of the month?
it's got some rich cheese in it.
Irish
cheddar. Yeah.
Irish cheddar because it's large.
Oh, Michael had it.
I think I had it last weekend.
Michael had it last week. And of course, great player promotions that we're going to be getting into. Baritones of Love, Michael Sinatra, and I think it's time to play the game. But you know, we do have our shows on next Saturday. We have Michelle Marshall, as I mentioned, and tune in at 3:55 in the afternoon every Friday on NBC Channel 3 to see the local living segment with Todd, DeRemer, and I. doing the only live local entertainment on NBC here in Las Vegas, which still blows me away. We're going to have to get the Spirit Tones on there. I know we're back in the studio and shoot some new shows for them. And I was in LA twice last week. I was here. This is from my daughter, and what is that? Yes. Yeah.
You know, shut up.
What does yours say?
Swifty Dad. Swifty Dad. Is your daughter
Evidently, this is for poor. And Todd is here to talk about player promotions. So I'm going to get up.
I already talked about the tacos.
awesome.
We do the promos.
That's a nice.
Say hi to Johanna from CTCO. Johanna's going to be on performing here tonight for us.
Sitting down. Sliding down. Sliding down.
So let's get it. We talked about the food promotion. $2 hot dogs.
I love a hot dog.
He ate meat.
Plant-based.
I'm sure it's a plant-based hot dog.
A plant-based hot. The impossible dog.
$2 hot dog.
And $2 draft beer.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
So $4 worth.
$2 hot dogs and $2 beers. What are we doing those for?
For March Madness. March Madness, and there's some T-shirts and some
Because Duke University's going to win.
other Bud Light stuff here. So we talked about that. We talked about the prime rib. We talked about the restaurant being open. We talked about Michelle Marshall and tickets on sale. Tickets are also on sale now for Shea Montage. April 6th, our first comedy show upstairs in the dinner showroom, the second floor dinner showroom. But we haven't talked about player promotions yet. We waited for you.
Did you talk about you can now get food in the lounge?
I did. Yeah, we talked about that.
Apparently there's a 7 a.m. breakfast on the for $7.
All kinds of $7 soon to be a new one.
Secret menu. That's where we keep the bodies back there. I bet you don't know what cumbia music is.
I know. It's folklore. The music from Colombia. When the end of the left, they dance around each other and you guys put another
And hold the candle.
Yeah, and then she holds a candle. That's
And from Colombia.
they will be doing that tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine every club in
And it's a fire hazard, so we get.
Mom, where are you going? I'm going to dance Colombia.
Bring your own
Yes,
candle.
thank you.
Okay, player promotions. Well, first of all, we encourage everybody to get to join the A team, as Enoch would say, the A play. We can win anywhere from $10 to $500. Through the rest of this month, is that going to continue, or we don't know yet in May? To 500.
Yeah, no, that continues on. That's the new one. So that'll continue.
Okay.
So that's for joining the club. We have we're drawing tonight, Payday Friday, and we're there.
No, we didn't talk about any player promotions yet.
Every half hour, two winners. Two winners. One was cash, and that's every 30 minutes. 7 p.m. 10:30. At 11 p.m. we have 3 winners who win 250 cash each. Days and stays on 11.
And did you know that even if you win earlier in the evening, your name gets put back into the hopper, and then you could then win the 11 o'clock slot?
You can win at 7 p.m.
Exactly. Yes.
That is one of the cool things we did about Payday Friday. Also on Friday, we're having a cash paycheck.
You get 20 points.
You get $7 every day.
$7 per play.
So close, yes. So close. So that's today. Tomorrow is our Slam Dunko draw. Slam Dunko is that day.
Dinko.
3 winners every 30 minutes get a shot at Dunko from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
And you can win as much as
$5 cash, top prize. Last week, and we change them every week, so we shift it around. This week, there's also $5 cash prize on there. But usually it's $5 cash to the max, anywhere from 25 to 50. So lots of choices on there.
And isn't there a special Saturday night? Or is that the slam dunk?
It's slam dunk. Yeah, slam dunk. And then get the games free.
you get wait, oh, deal of the day. It's the deal of the day. Deal of the day. Deal of the day.
Deal of the day. We got 7 winners. They qualified by getting a silly blackjack, so they were getting the numbers for 10 weeks on the left, and get put into the government. Also, you as well, if you have a complicated, it is a bet on the top of the top there.
Oh, wow.
Qualified for the 50.
Oh, okay.
Very good. We've got a couple top players every week, and you can look at 7 people. Blackjack, so blackjack, or straight which is an entry, and then you get a big jackpot of $12,000.
And still the special blackjack table if the dealer gets blackjack.
Yeah, so deal of the day, deal gets blackjack. Everybody wins $25. Like, you go blackjack, you get $25. And then also
Everybody gets $25.
yeah, and if the player hits so Raven will be dealing that temporary gift.
Oh, so Raven.
Oh, so that's so Raven.
That's so Raven.
And you know what? You Raven. I don't think it's fair to have Raven as a dealer because she can see the future. She can so glimpse into the future, right? So it's not.
And Raven, you see this a regular player, you come down here, you can take her.
She's the one who came to me. Raven on her shoulder.
She's much more lucky than you.
Not true.
So another promotion we have, which is Saturday, March 30th, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's a special cash drawing we have. And this is a manual drawing. So this manual one, you print out paper, put it in the drum. Like old school. And so the biggest one is at 10 p.m. 2 winners. Placing and you earn entries all that week. Up until Saturday,
Lots of fun going on, lots of player promos. Again, free parking, no cover charge here in the Nickel Deuce Lounge. $2 hot dogs, $2 Bud Lights during March Madness.
And all day, every day, 2 tacos, and I was going to say, $7.
You love that. You love that.
those
Those tacos. Cumbia. Bring a candle.
He just me on shame.
Funny hat night.
Funny hat night's going to save the world. But you got about funny hat night promotion, John. It's full of ideas.
Yeah, funny hat night.
I've not done funny hat.
You've done every promotion. How could you not have done funny hat night?
Funny hat night.
I think we should do it for April Fool's kind of time.
Ugly sweaters. You do ugly sweater in December?
For Christmas.
We've done ugly sweater parties.
It's a big thing off. Drawings.
And light a candle. And put a hat on somebody's head.
Yes.
We're having a cumbia party tonight. We're having a cumbia party tonight, Friday. Whatever date today is, the 22nd.
I saw Todd DeRemer. I heard that there were downtown odds here.
There's downtown odds on craft specifically. All blackjack means 32. Whether it's double black, 6x, 2 you pay 32 on blackjack. All that stuff. And paying for parking. They charge for parking. in the garage in the hall. It's very expensive.
Garage ball.
That's what they call it.
That's what you call me
That's what they call it.
That's circa.
That's what they call the garage.
That's yeah.
I had to go I know you'll appreciate it, I go to Caesars yesterday, because that's the only place I could cash out my Caesars Sportsbook. And I had to wait 45 minutes for them to give me the gift, because I pretty much only bet on football. And so my season is over after Super Bowl, and I couldn't cash out at William Hill, so I had to go to Caesars to cash out $15.50 to park, even at the Forum shops, you know, just to go in for an hour and cash out $15. But then I bet on the Bucks, and I won in the last minute. I love betting.
Did you have to go back there again?
No, I bet.
Hope you won more than 50.
Oh, you know what else happened? And then there was two giant lines. There were two giant lines at the sports book, and they said if you bet on horses, you could bet in. I said, okay, I'm going to bet on horses. So I went and bet $10 on a horse race, and I didn't even care. I just wanted to get to the front of the line instead of waiting any longer. It was like all that ordeal to just cash out on my Caesars sports book card. To cash out, you do.
You can cash out.
Have you been able to do that?
He'd like to ask you if you knew how to share on Facebook.
Have you been able to do that?
I have not been able to do it because I don't cash out my money.
You do the commercials?
The promotions, like I go online and everybody tells me to bet.
Well, you were meant to meet this guy.
I've got the app. I got to use it. I use it, that's how I had to cash out my winning. Anyway.
You know, you should have.
No.
You should have parked here and Ubered over. It's probably been cheaper.
It would have been cheaper to take a Lyft or an Uber.
Yeah, Uber from here. Park here.
I was in LA last week, and a Lyft from LAX to Hollywood. You want to guess how much? Want to guess how much? LAX to Hollywood. $140 to take a Lyft.
He was making the car payment.
Oh my goodness, he was making.
Yeah, from LAX to Hollywood. I just stayed in
Oh
LAX.
my God, you know you could get in Thailand for $140?
I'm afraid to ask. A hot dog and a beer.
In the Philippines, you could buy a house.
You can now. You can buy a house.
You could put a good down payment on a house for $140.
Are you going to stay for the game or are you going to go?
I'm going.
Okay.
You seem tired of you already.
I'm good.
Todd DeRemer.
I'll see you.
We're going to see you later tonight. Todd's got a hotel to run, and family in town, and all kinds of other stuff. Big applause for our general manager. There goes Todd, our general manager, all-around good guy. So those are the promos. Those are the specials. $2 hot dogs. Cumbia. Crazy Hat Night. Let's recap, shall we? How's the podcast been going so far? What have we learned?
Well, we've learned about traditional clothing.
Trying to put a hand on somebody and let it get it. I think
You have the candle already lit. And then during the course of the dance, you try to talk to the woman and it's familiar. What I understood from my reading on Wikipedia. I'll go home and watch some YouTube videos about it because I'm a 50-year-old white man, and that's what I do.
For those of you regular viewers, you know that we play on VegasNonStop. We play a game called Truth or Brown Sugar, which used to be called something else with BS. But because we're a family show, we call it Truth or Brown Sugar.
And here at the casino in Flamingo in Paradise,
Yes, the Silver Sevens, where we can't
practically like working for the mouse.
It's like almost like working for the mouse. So I don't know, you're young, I don't know if you know the shows that we're going to be talking about.
Everybody should sort of different people. You never have me lost more than just getting on the air.
Today's show that we're going to be talking about is going to be Hee-Haw.
Starring Buck Owens and Roy Clark, the Andrews sisters, and 40 other white people. I have yet to see one.
I was doing a little surfing today and I didn't see any brothers and sisters.
I have not myself. But it's still a good show. The diversity wasn't.
No, diversity and inclusion.
There
was no diversity or inclusion in the 70s.
Well, that's not true. I think in the 70s, that's when all of them were in. Jefferson, that's when. I think that's
Yeah, we're moving on.
Well, you know, we talked about it before. In America, there were always like Elmer Island, negative like D, 80, always like white, rural, country people. And then in the 70s, it was like a rural purge. They canceled all of those television shows, and that's when more diversity of the city started on the TV. But Hee-Haw sort of said,
So Roy Clark was actually an A&R guy for RCA Records, and a phenomenal guitar player. And so was Buck Owens. Two great guitar players, and of course they emanated, I believe, from Nashville. I didn't have time to do it. I was just looking through and grabbing the pictures.
Roy Clark, about no one had done a show before. So, you know, one CD before
And how many 50 seasons have there?
We're going to get to it. Hush.
Okay. I think you're stuck in Blues Brothers land for some reason. You didn't get the
Different
memo.
podcast.
You thought we were talking about Blues Brothers today?
Yeah.
You need to listen better. Michael Sinatra.
What's your favorite part of the movie?
There was a second. John Goodman was Blues Brothers 2002.
No.
2000.
What's your favorite scene? Is everybody?
Jeff Yellen was great in it.
Everybody was in it.
Everybody was in it. Yeah, it was great. We're the good old boys. We play two kinds of music, country and western. We play back to Hee-Haw.
Back to you. So we're going to play a game called Short Quarter Round. And I'm going to make a statement, and you must decide whether or not it's a true statement or a false statement. If it's true, you'll say true. If it's false, you'll say brown sugar. Now, if you have opinions, you'll absolutely hear facts. You can advocate for your position if you would like. But if you may ultimately find the grand arbiter of what is true and what is brown sugar. Are you ready to play Truth or Brown Sugar?
Yes. I hope they can hear us. I'm looking to see if the microphone is on.
I can't. These are the answers. These are the things. All right.
Audio check. Audio check. Can you guys hear us? Rusty Myers, the sound is very low. How about now? Rusty Myers. How about now, Rusty Myers?
Yeah.
Now it's better? The sound is very low. How about now?
Wow. He just need to put the volume up.
Just need to plug in the microphone. That's always a big help.
How long is it
Still, oh, now it's on.
This is fascinating content.
Yeah.
All right, ready to play? Hee-haw, Truth or Brown Sugar?
Hee-haw.
Hee-hee-hee-haw-haw, hee-hee-hee-haw. Hee-haw was made by Canadians.
No.
Truth or Brown Sugar?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
True. Comedy team from Canada who wanted to do a takeoff on Laugh-In that used the rural American things as its roots. Yeah, I love a hot dog burp.
Come here.
We were discussing. He was saying, well, I don't know if you saw. Or, oh yeah, did we talk about this on air?
Yeah.
What?
You guys, they don't like to eat before a show because they don't want to burp.
Yeah.
But I love a good burp.
No, that's why we don't eat.
No.
And then the acid reflux and everything.
Oh yeah,
that's in
I don't
here.
have that acid reflux.
And then you
I've been
can't
blessed.
really support because you have your stomach too full.
Oh no, my diaphragm is.
You left your diaphragm at home?
Number 2, it literally debuted during the Summer of Love, 1969, with Loretta Lynn appearing in the first episode.
I'm going to say true.
Just because it's old stuff. Sure, true.
Yeah, absolutely, that is true. The Summer of Love, 1969. And that's when Hee-Haw debuted. Isn't that wild?
That's pretty wild.
It was Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter?
June 15th, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. June 15th, it wasn't Woodstock like the 19th? I mean,
Yeah.
anyway, the same time that Woodstock
I thought it was
going on.
1968.
Woodstock?
Oh, that was the Democratic Convention.
1969 is the Summer of Love.
But was Woodstock in 68 or 69?
You're the only
Pretty
one.
sure it was in 68.
Wikipedia.
I don't have. They won't let us have the internet here. Oh wait.
Yeah. What year was Woodstock? Rusty, what year was...
Answer down below. Yeah, before I can answer it.
What year was Woodstock?
What year?
We're getting
Hola, mami, hola.
Hola,
You got
mami,
people in
¿qué pasa?
Spanish. I love that.
Ella es muy,
Mamá.
muy talentísima. Y esta noche sería muy bien.
Bulimia.
August 15th, 2 months later. 2 months later. 2 months later, 1969, August 15th. So Hee Haw debuted on June 15th. 2 months later, August 15th, Woodstock occurred. Isn't that
You don't want
wild?
cold water.
To think about what was going on culturally in this.
So Woodstock was 69?
Yeah, 2 months after Hee Haw debuted.
And is it coincidence that it was called the Summer of Love, and it was 69? Did anybody think of that?
I wasn't born. Me? No, I did not. I just thought of flowers and stuff.
Put your sunglasses back on. It's a better look for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hee Haw was canceled after 2 years. Truth or brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Truth.
Really? I thought it went longer.
No, it ran for 20 years, but it was canceled after 2, and then it was picked up in syndication.
Oh, okay.
And then it ran for forever until 1997.
How many shows did we do?
I don't even know. That I don't know. It only filmed 3 times a year, Truth or Brown Sugar.
Brown sugar.
It is Brown Sugar. It actually filmed twice a year. Because of the touring schedules of everybody.
Oh, that's it?
They would get together for like a week or so or whatever and film all 13 episodes.
Wow.
2 times a year. And
then repeat them.
well, no, then 26. I guess they would do 13 each time. That's 26 episodes.
So they would repeat the season. So
Well, yeah, or whatever. Take off.
it was 52 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at who can do math.
Back in the old days.
And then he would call it like they said the atmosphere was like reunion. They would just come together. And, isn't that wild?
Yeah, sounds like a blast.
Yeah, right. An acre of corn eliminates 8 tons of carbon dioxide from our air.
I say true. True.
True.
And you say that because they were in a cornfield when they...
Yes, one of the famous Hee Haw scenes was they would pop up in a cornfield and tell jokes. Corny, very corny.
And when Enoch brought up Hee Haw, I mentioned the Hart family here in Las Vegas. Linda Hart and our friend Gary Hart's mother and father were all in that show.
Right.
For anybody that's ever been to Hart Mansion, that was because... And Elvis used to stay there.
Now, not Gary Hart from Entertainment Tonight or That's
No.
Incredible.
No, he's a general contractor.
Remember when
It has nothing to do with show business.
Different heart.
No, that was Mary Hart.
What's a Hart Mansion?
Oh, very hard, yeah.
Well, it's nothing anymore, but it was on 6th and Charleston, right across from that Zach guy's haunted...
Zach Backfoot.
That.
Yeah.
Right
Zach
across the
Baggins.
street.
And it's not there anymore?
No, because you got to have heart.
Or not?
Miles and miles and miles of heart.
Hart.
Next question. When the odds will say you'll never
Minnie
win.
Pearl, whose real name was Sarah Ophelia Coley Cannon, was actually born in Boston. Truth or brown sugar?
That sounds true.
True.
Brown sugar!
Howdy!
She was born in Tennessee somewhere.
And you know what she was famous for? What article of clothing?
Her hat with the price tag on it.
She would have a hat with a price tag on it.
Now, when she first did the character, I was actually watching a biography about her before I left the house.
Minnie
She
Pearl.
was fascinating, man. She was born into this relatively wealthy family, and her mother was like the socialite of the town. And I think she was the youngest. At any rate, the Depression hit, and she was going to go to New York and like become a Broadway actress and stuff. But the Depression hit, and she wasn't able to, so she had to stay at home. But she just wanted to get out of that town so badly. But eventually, she took this job where it's kind of like the Music Man. She would go to different towns, rural towns, and
Yes,
stay
we
with
got
these
trouble.
people, yeah, and work for them during the day, and then teach them a play at night, and they would put on the play. And this was before the radio and shit. And she she would travel different cities, like helping these people put on these plays, and that's where she was inspired to create. She met this woman who worked on this farm, who was sort of who was Minnie Pearl, and years later she sort of
Country humor.
took that woman and created that character.
Howdy!
And the hat didn't always have the price tag on it.
It did not always?
No, that came later.
Oh.
It was an oversight type thing, and then it became a bit.
Crazy Hat Night tonight.
Speaking of Crazy Hat Night, wear a hat, get $20 in free play. Tell them
Todd
Todd said so.
Todd said so. Yeah. At least $10.
Roy Clark wrote a song called The Lawrence Welk Hee Haw Counter-Revolution Polka to celebrate the 2 shows being canceled but returning in syndication.
Brown sugar.
I'll say true.
I understood 2 words of that. So I'm gonna say brown sugar.
It actually true.
Oh!
Hee Haw and Lawrence Welk were both canceled, but came back in syndication. And so he wrote a
Thank
song.
you, boys.
You know
That
what?
song was a real toe tapper. You don't know Lawrence Welk. So
Yeah. I hated, and Lawrence Welk I hated Hee Haw because when I grew up, we only had one TV for, eventually there were two TVs, but for a long time there was just one TV. My mom and stepdad or whatever would watch Hee Haw every Sunday. It was like the worst part of my week. And then Lawrence Welk at the time was even worse. It's like gray curtains and waltz music.
Yeah.
For an hour.
And
white people.
Somebody turn off the bubble machine. There's bubbles playing.
Singing, just really anyway.
So you're like, oh, go ahead.
But now going back to watch Lawrence Welk, I'm like, this is funny. It's hysterical. I love it. It seems very campy to me now.
So my friend Marty called me yesterday from Nashville.
Yeah.
He could be in Hee Haw. And he said that he went into a restaurant in Nashville, and an African-American waitress came up to him, and he ordered the clam chowder, and Marty said, do you serve crackers here? And he said, we'll serve anybody here. He called me with that yesterday.
Today, so we're going to call you today.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Marty Tuttle called me.
Marty called you yesterday?
He called me yesterday and told me about clam chowder.
What did he order?
The clam chowder.
Oh.
And he said, do you serve crackers here? And the ladies will serve anyone.
Clam chowder in
the South? Yeah, in Nashville.
Yeah, clam chowder in Tennessee?
Chowder.
Where do they
Everything.
I don't think that's how they say it.
No, I don't know how they say it. Y'all. They say, you want clam chowder, y'all? Y'all want chowder?
So Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk should have been on Hee Haw, and Roy Clark should have been on the Lawrence Welk
Lawrence
show.
Welk had a village.
It takes a village.
Yeah, there was Lawrence Welk Village in San Diego.
There is.
What is that? Okay,
It's
hold on.
in
You just say
Temecula.
that like...
Yeah, because I lived by there.
What do you mean? It's like Santa Claus Village? It's like when Henry Ford went to South America and built that village?
No, it's
It's like Lawrence Welk bought a lot of land.
Community called Lawrence Welk Village.
And who lives there?
It's a hotel. It's a resort.
It's a resort. Yeah.
Is there
You can rent a
boxing?
room and your own bubble machine.
And they have theater shows there too as well.
Yeah, they do. It's in Temecula, where they also grow some nice
Off the
wine.
15 freeway.
Enoch thinks that we're lying and making this
No,
up.
it's true.
No, it is true. It's Old Highway 439 or
Now you're
something like
making shit up.
359.
Off the 15, you're driving to San Diego, you see it on the left.
Yeah, it's in Temecula.
It's in San Diego.
Fine hotels. Or Escondido from $50.
Do we have any questions? Is somebody asking?
No, he just said 1.98. I don't know what.
Oh, that's Woodstock was in 9. Oh,
No, he just said 1.98.
I don't know what that means. 1.98. Rusty Myers, I don't know what you mean.
You think?
It's a community. People live there.
Lawrence Welk
People live
Village,
there. Does Lawrence Welk live there?
and he would have those ballroom dancers on all the time. And
Isn't he the June Taylor Dancers?
no, that was Jackie Gleason.
Oh, that's Jackie Gleason. You're right.
Yeah.
I love it. You should, if you ever want to have a nice. Because we're so overstimulated these days. Everything we watch is just so out in Mountain Dew all the time, so extreme.
Yeah.
That's why I love British game shows. They're so low stakes. No one's hyping all the time. Just people having conversations at a normal tone of voice. It's very relaxing when you get to be an old person. And that's what the Lawrence Welk kind of provides. It's very
That was
low-
Sunday night. It was Ed Sullivan.
Lawrence Welk, it was.
Amphitheater. How much was Minnie Pearl's worth? I don't know, Rusty. Her pearl?
Rusty, why don't you do that fact checking and get back to us? What was Minnie Pearl
Wait,
worth?
how much was she worth, or how much was Rusty her pearls worth?
Again, it's Crazy Hat Night. If you need overstimulation, this is the place. Cafe's open till 2 a.m. Did I mention that for all you entertainers that are looking for a place to go other than Peppermill?
Well, you know Minnie Pearl. She had. I'll tell you, Rusty, how this. She and Mahalia Jackson were approached by this one guy to open up a fried chicken chain to compete with KFC. I don't know what it was called because I haven't. But Mahalia Jackson and Minnie Pearl.
Husko's Chicken and Waffles? I don't know, but we've got Chicken and Waffles I think on Wednesday.
Minnie's and Mahalia's chicken.
Minnie and Mahalia's.
It ran for a little bit, but then it got close. There were all these improprieties with money and shit. The guy was clearly shady.
Oh, yeah.
Who set it up, and they were cleared of any wrongdoing. But Minnie was still upset about the fact that her personal character had been driven through the mud.
Next question, please.
No, you don't even care about the fried chicken.
I like Mahalia and Minnie's. I think somebody should open a franchise right here in Vegas. Mahalia and Minnie's
I think you would have to discuss it with the
with Todd.
Yeah, A. Todd, but also I think the estates. Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson.
And Miss
He
Pearl.
said
Well,
the
this just
actor-
in.
So the actors have to pause for playing. That was the price tag on it.
You guys read it.
When we were on, when airplanes were going over, they had red and yellow or hat tag. Okay, I just think price tag was on the hat. Yeah, okay. He might be free associating.
Yeah, I think he is.
Or are you microdosing on shrooms? Okay, next question. While many consider corn a vegetable, it's actually both a grain and a fruit.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
It's
But I
true.
think, yeah, that was.
It's a grain?
We
Corn is a grain?
It's
tortillas with it,
yeah.
so
I don't know
it's
why it's a
grain.
fruit. That's what I don't understand. But it's not a
Yeah.
vegetable.
It's definitely a grain.
But it's a grain.
We'll take a guess. Nighttime. 100 miles to Chicago. Hit it.
Hit it.
Yeah, you got Michael
Well,
saying, "Why is
Jonathan
Jonathan so sexy?"
It's a grain, not a
Well, he's on the Mozambique.
I was born this way. No, not anymore.
Good. That's bad.
I've
for
been off
you.
of it for like a month now.
That's good. That's bad for you.
And I was on Manjaro.
Yeah.
Manjaro. Hey, hey. Michael Politz, publisher of Food and Beverage Magazine. I think I said it right. Great guy.
He
Wikipedia.
thinks you're sexy.
Friend to all.
Yeah, Michael says you're sexy.
Michael says hi. Hee-haw.
How is corn a fruit? I think that they mean corn is a fruit.
Next
and then
question,
it
please.
has gay sex. Oh, botanically speaking,
Yes.
corn is a fruit. It is produced from the flower or the ovary of the corn plant. I bet your mom never told you
The
that.
corn plant has an ovary?
Listen, I'm not your parents. Specifically, corn is classified as a caryopsis, a one-seeded fruit where the seed pod and the flesh are tightly joined together. It's like cumbia.
It's crazy hat night. We need hats.
tightly joined together, but they don't touch.
Like I know it was a grain because like Mexicans they do the tortillas with
Yeah, yeah.
corn. So.
Titico tonight, 8:30.
Titico.
Titico.
How do you make your tortillas?
We don't have tortillas.
You don't have tortillas?
We,
Not in
we,
Colombia.
we use some corn flour to do some stuff
Medellin.
like arepas and empanadas, but not tortillas.
Oh, but you do-
That's Mexican.
Right, do you do empanadas?
And do you have any neckties at home so you could bring me a Colombian necktie?
I can make you one if you don't pay me after tonight.
Oh, she's funny.
Not pulling any wool
I like
over
her.
her.
I
He knows about the Colombian neckties. There was no hesitation on that answer.
Yeah.
If you don't pay me tonight, you're getting a Colombian
I
necktie.
love it. That's hysterical.
Representing.
Cumbia!
Okay. American Idol star Clay Aiken starred in a musical based on Hee Haw. True the brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar is
It is brown sugar. It was actually Justin Guarini from the first season of American Idol. It was not. It didn't make it to Broadway.
What happened to Clay Aiken anyway? Is he still
He ran for senator in South Carolina.
Politics.
He tried, and he wasn't successful. I don't think.
How about Radar for MASH? Wasn't he like a
Yes.
governor or
No, I thought.
senator?
Think of Gopher from the Love Boat. No, not Gopher.
Was it Radar for MASH?
Gopher, Love Boat.
Yeah.
Became
Yeah.
a senator.
Gopher.
Gopher.
Senator
Love Boat. That's the show
Gopher.
you love, Love Boat.
I love the love boat.
It's Crazy Hat Night. Cumbia night.
$2 hot dogs.
$2 hot dogs.
Look, they're just throwing them away.
Oh man. Yeah, because it's been there for too
Wow.
long. It needs to go.
Nobody.
And
wants
they're
that.
Nathan's hot dogs.
I think we drove them away.
Next question, please.
Sold out.
Oh, sorry. They sold. Yeah. Elvis dated two Hee Haw honeys, Linda Thompson and Diana
I'm gonna say
Goodman.
true.
Linda Thompson, definitely. What was the other name?
Diana Goodman.
I'll say true.
True.
Yeah, absolutely true. He actually wanted to be on
Just a minute. My plate just came in.
to the white courtesy phone.
Hey, you know, at least the hot dogs are fresh because he's been changing them.
Yeah, there's probably a law that you have to.
Elvis has left the building.
Did he date them both at the same time?
I don't think so. Okay. But Elvis was a big fan of the show. And
Elvis what?
was a big fan of Hee Haw and actually wanted to make a guest appearance. And after his death, his father went on Hee Haw and told everybody how much he loved the show.
What was Elvis's father's name?
Mr.
Mr.
Presley.
Presley. What was his mother's name?
Mrs. Presley.
Gladys. What was Elvis's middle name?
Aaron.
That's right, Elvis Aaron Presley.
And
Next question.
And his dead brother was Aaron, right?
I think so.
His dead brother. Wow.
$2 hot dogs.
They're putting
Cumbia
fresh
night.
ones on
Fresh
right
ones
now.
on, get fresh.
I know.
Thank you so much. There was a spin-off focused on the female members of the cast that was ranked the 10th worst show of all time, but launched the career of one Kathy Lee Gifford.
I'd say true.
I'll say true.
Yeah, it was called Hee Haw Honeys, I think, and it didn't run very long.
It was called Hee Haw what?
Hee Haw the Hee Haw Honeys.
Hee Haw Honey.
That's hard to say though. Hee Haw Honeys.
Hee Haw Honeys.
Hee Haw Honeys. Say that 5 times fast. But yeah, that's where Kathy Lee Gifford. So we have Hee Haw to thank. For
She was
her
Kathy
being-
Lee something else before she married.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Gibb.
was it? Yeah, it was something I can't remember what the name was. But yeah, so we have that to thank for that. Remember when we were growing up that she would just be on that cruise ship singing that song? Remember?
No.
If they could see me now, that little gang of mine. Remember?
What movie was that from?
That's from Sweet Charity.
Sweet Charity.
Yes, but remember Kathy Lee Gifford would do the
No.
Royal Caribbean cruise line commercials?
Yeah.
And that's when the whole cruise line industry
No, but that's the only cruise I've ever been on is Royal Caribbean.
Wow.
And at the time, it was the largest ship in the world.
And now...
In the world!
In the world!
In the world!
In the world.
Now, Royal Caribbean still has the largest ship in the world, but it's called something else of the seas. For you,
Pandemic of the Seas.
Ocean, yeah, the Pandemic of the Seas. That's a great name. That'll get people to go on.
I think
the
it's called
Pandemic of the
Legionnaires
Seas.
Disease of the Seas.
You can do Ozemic on the pandemic. Next question,
You
please.
should have been a rapper. After pandemic, I went on Ozemic, and then I got a credit. I don't know, I'm not good.
Hey,
You
I
got the
have,
flow.
I have a friend watching. Her name is Dariana.
Hi,
Give her a shout out.
Hola, ¿cómo
She
estás?
also has a band, so she can come over here and
Oh, see?
sing some Latin music.
Baila cumbia.
Only if she knows cumbia.
Tell her she has to bring her
You'll
own
bring your own
candle.
candle
Yeah.
and a crazy hat. Michael Sinatra for 400.
That's right.
Circle gets the square.
So you know that
He's
there's
snorking.
whatever. Okay.
What?
Gary Marshall and what's his name had a big
Gary Marshall.
and one of the it's not the Smothers Brothers. It's Rowan and Martin had a rivalry. Vegas Golden Knights are the best team ever. Truth or brown sugar?
True.
Not this week.
Yay! I
Brown
knew you
sugar.
were good people. What was
I think
that?
they're tanking. I don't think they're doing very well.
Well, not with your attitude.
Okay, they're the best team in the world.
Thank you.
I said true.
Okay.
Jake?
Just say it louder.
True.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to call him Jake.
Why?
Jake Blues.
What?
He's one of the Blues Brothers.
Who?
Jake.
What?
Jake Blues. When? Next question, please. Keep it moving here.
Wait,
Snorking.
who's on third?
Pandemic of the Seas. So far, that's the phrase that pays for today's show. The Pandemic of the Seas.
Honey, I booked us a cruise. I got it real cheap.
Yeah, it's the
name of the
Pandemic
boat.
of the Seas.
The pandemic of the seas. If they could see me now.
If they can pandemic see me now, I'm off to sea.
All right. Larry Flint. Man, I can't believe we've actually
Hustler
been able to stretch
Magazine.
this out.
Go ahead.
We're almost at 3 o'clock.
I don't know how.
I don't know how we
I don't
did
know
it.
how.
Better cut it off.
No help to Michael.
Listen, he wasn't here for eye candy.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, the tweens.
Jake.
All the Swifties are going to watch this.
Oh, the Swifties, yeah.
Because they love a Swiftie dad. He's here representing the Swiftie dad. And that's a huge demographic for us, okay?
Yes, yes.
So, all the Swifties out there, hey, here's your, get this for your spank bank. Can I say that?
Next question, please.
Larry Flint made a guest appearance on Hee Haw. Truth or brown sugar?
With a chicken?
I said brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Those of you that know, I'm going to say true.
Not true. Hugh Hefner made a guest appearance
On Hee Haw.
on
That's true.
Hee.
Yeah.
Now, I'd say I'm on Laughing, but I don't know about Hee Haw.
For sure. First of all, Hugh Hefner is going to go anywhere where there's blonde bucks.
With a hee-haw honey.
Babe, the Hee Haw honeys are.
Girls.
Like, I mean, that seems like that's right up his alley, don't you think?
I think it was very nice. You know, I had a magazine, I had a cigar
You
magazine.
think Hugh was very nice?
I think he, well, I wrote him a letter, and he sent me a handwritten.
And so you think that makes him nice? Have you discussed
Well,
any of the women that he imprisoned
coming
on the
from-
compounds?
Well, aside from that,
Oh, aside from the
Aside from that,
the almost human trafficking that he was
did
doing.
you watch about the women that died, the bunnies that died? Did you watch that documentary?
The bunnies that died? How many
There
pregnant
was-
women were there?
A half a dozen, well, a few. One of
not
them
that bunny dying.
was named Bobby from Chicago, And it was a huge cover-up. Huge
I
cover-up.
heard about Holly Madison or all the stuff that these
No, they're
girls-
still alive, but there was a Dorothy Stratton. There was a big movie about Dorothy Stratton dying, but it was her husband-boyfriend that killed her. A lot of Playboy bunnies met their demise. And I don't. Is Playboy still even publishing?
I think it's online.
Only online?
Our friend is.
He pretends he doesn't know if he's.
Cumbia.
Yeah, he pretends he doesn't know. Home's Playboy is still being. I don't even.
I don't know about
Let's
Penthouse.
check your. Yeah, let's check your browser. It's like, oh, is there a Playboy website?
Check your own browser.
I didn't even know.
Check your browser, check your hat. It's Cumbia night. It's crazy night. Crazy hat night. Michael Sinatra. Johanna. I appreciate Joanna's going to be performing tonight with the name of the band is
Incredible Band.
Titico!
Titico! Right here at the Silver Sevens Hotel Casino.
All the Swifties, please come.
All the Swifties are welcome. No cover charge, free parking, $2 hot dogs, $2 beers. Michael Sinatra, sometime in April or May, I don't know. He's going to be here. Sinatra sings Sinatra. For show tickets, go to Eventbrite or go to VegasNonStop.com or SilverSevensCasino.com. And we encourage you to also see Enoch's show at Zombie Burlesque. It's the best zombie burlesque show in the world.
I also encourage everybody to watch the new X-Men animated show. It's really great.
I watched Deadpool last night.
All 2 episodes.
Isn't it so good?
Oh, it's really good.
So good.
Drop us an email at news1lasvegas@gmail, news1.
Baritones of Love, please go to our Facebook page.
Baritones of Love, that's brand new.
Brand new? Go to the Facebook page.
And if you've got ideas for shows, you want to appear on the show, you want to audition for us, let us know. You can do it right through Facebook, through Messenger.
If you have a classic television show you'd like us to play Truth or Brown Sugar to.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them planned for the next couple of weeks that I'll share with you off camera.
We don't have anything planned. She's lying to me right now.
We really don't.
All we have planned is Crazy Hat
If you
Night.
show up with a candle or a hat, I'm buying you a beer tonight. How's that?
There we go.
And maybe a hot dog. A hot dog and a beer, or either or.
Wow.
Candle, crazy hat. That's it.
And if you dance a cumbia,
And you can't touch each other.
Yeah.
But let's recap. We learned anything from today.
we learned so much.
We've learned
we
a
learned
lot.
that corn is a fruit, like me. We learned that cumbia. We learned all about cumbia. We learned about Hee Haw and Minnie Pearl's
Minnie Pearl.
adventures.
And fried chicken.
I don't think we got to her net worth, though.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Or Roy Clark, or Buck.
It was about
Buck
Hee Haw. I
Owens.
can't do exhaustive research. First of all, there was like
We
4
didn't get to
cast
play
members.
ChatGPT.
Well, thank the Buddha for that.
I know, we will. And a shout out to Mauricio, who'll be back next week with his keyboard. That was all my fault.
Yeah, because Jonathan, like Imitator's Jug Band, decided to sell.
Because I sold
He put
my
a hole in
keyboard.
the wash tub.
I sold the
Now,
keyboard.
now we can't play in the wash tub anymore. And
Any final comments, statements, anything?
No, we'll see you tonight,
Come
8:30
tonight,
p.m.
yes.
to 12.
And the name of the band is?
Titico.
Like that.
Go, go,
What is that?
Titico.
Did he go? Did he go? Did he
You
go?
coming?
Keep it going.
I'll
Did he
stop
go?
it.
Go. Keep it going. Did he go? Did he go?
Did he go? Go. Did he go? Did he go? Did he go?